I've got it on my shirt, I've got it everywhere, and you just have to drive through the city and you see the grandstands coming up, and you can feel it. It's really great. So for me, it's a very exciting moment, and it's critical because it starts to talk about electricity, which I think in South Africa, it's on the front of everybody's thoughts. Generally a negative feeling because of load shedding, and here this is talking about the future. It's talking about future of mobility, it's talking about battery technology, it's talking about energy itself, and so that's why it's really exciting. I think the event is about attracting the world's, I always say to them, normally in motor racing it's petrol heads, people who like the smell of petrol. Here it's battery heads, people who love electronics. And I mean, I was reading some of the data about the race, and now it's going to be quite a fast race, I believe, and that means you've got to re-look at your strategies of how fast can you go, how much power can you use. That's exactly what we need to be enticing young people into, to thinking about energy usage, getting the best result out of the kind of energy we've got stored for our future, and whether it's a vehicle and mobility, or whether it's energy for a household, a business, energy for keeping the lights on.
In terms of economic generation, what does this mean for the province?
So I think, obviously the event itself is an economic generator. People coming, buying tickets, coming to watch it. You saw aircraft landing, people coming out. That in itself is an economic generator. But I think it's also about a lever in saying that we are serious about, the future economy, which is talking about new technology, batteries, electricity. So I think the first part of the economy is the event economy, which is always a big economy. I mean, they're spending millions on the event itself, and people will be spending millions on tickets and hotels, and so that in itself is a great economic driver. But for me, what's even more important is the pathway it sets for much more of the economy. There are green events that are taking place around the actual race itself. So companies are positioning themselves for future green, carbon zero, and it's also important for us as a country where our carbon footprint is actually a negative for future trade, and this is about how we actually become a positive. It's about the just energy transition. It's about making sure that we are showing the world that we are serious about that transition, that green economy and that green economic future. We've already got a lot of work done around the green economic zone that we've been working on with the city of Cape Town and Atlantis. I think big opportunities now for solar PV and wind, green energy companies, and how do we take that to the next level? And then for me, adding to those which have been around for a while, the battery technology that's linked to it. And of course, a racing car running on batteries is a perfect catalyst.
So the people of the Western Cape can look forward to this event, which is going to be exciting this weekend.
Can I say the people of the Western Cape, the people of South Africa can be proud of this event. And I also think the people of Africa, this is the first of such an event on this continent. And I'm so glad it's here in Cape Town. And really, in the Western Cape, we really want to push hard for making sure that we're playing our role in the future green economy.